Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about creating a custom character inside of Life by You. I know I'm late to the punch on this one because they posted this video like 2 weeks ago, but I really still want to talk about it. I don't have a lot to add to the video, but I just want to explain some things that I saw that I thought were kind of cool and some things I would change. To start off, let's talk about how the characters look. Okay, so the characters still look a little bit wonky. I think it's a shoulder thing. I've seen some comments kind of agreeing with that. So like, it should be adjustable, which we do see in this video, but I would like to see a way to change the base model and make that permanent. That way it's not like you don't have to change every character. The clothing itself looks really good. Honestly, I don't have any issue with the clothing. I think the clothing looks really nice. I actually prefer the way the clothing looks in this game compared to The Sims, and even Paralives with some stuff. But I like the way it looks, like the way the light reflects off it. I like the almost kind of realism, but still know it's a video game type like graphics for them. And also they have physics, which I think is kind of cool. When he's going through and talking about how the outfits can be tagged in a sense, you can tag them for basically different generations or like adult or young adult or teenager or whatever. You can section off what outfits you're creating literally inside of that so that only that like age range will be able to use it. And I really like that ability. And I know The Sims has something similar, but being able to like adjust that is really nice because sometimes there's outfits or like designs you like on other clothing items that you just can't use because there's not one for the adult and you can't change it. I like the ability to like make an outfit and then choose who it should go on, like age range wise. I said this before, but the physics on the clothing was really cool, and we see it with the little flowy skirt. And I actually think that the physics addition is nice because all of the outfits inside The Sims, they're just like painted on. And I've always wanted to add some physics to it because it just adds to the realism and like immersion of the game for me. So I thought it was really cool that we got to see that skirt that has like all the physics on it at the bottom. You can definitely tell they didn't animate the whole skirt or like they didn't tell the skirt that it's cloth the whole time. So like it stops at one point and then goes down. So like I don't think that that'll be hard to fix, and it's probably just for stability reasons because it probably clips, which is like common if you've ever used Blender. I've had that happen. I really like to see the physics. Her hair is super short, but they did give her longer hair, and I was like, I wonder if there's going to be physics to the hair because we see the skirt first, and I saw the physics of the hair, and I was like, you know what? This isn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but I would like to see a little bit more physics in the hair. I would love to see that, honestly. Like I think it'd be fun. Like if their skirts flipping around in the wind, I want their hair to be doing the same thing. I want them to have to correct for it. When he's putting necklaces on her, it like clips really bad through it. And I know that they've talked about it in the past, especially like the older videos. They talked about how the outfits are clipping and stuff like that. The necklaces still clip, and that was kind of seen here. And I don't think I saw any other clipping, but I have seen it in other videos where some of the clothing still clips. That's not an easy thing to do necessarily because you have to do like little micro movements of the actual clothing item itself in order to get that type of a thing. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but that's just the way that I'm familiar with. So I'd be interested to kind of see if they're ever able to fix this. We still have this issue in The Sims, mind you. Just to be completely honest, like it happens in a lot of games. Skyrim, which is not, it's a Bethesda game, not the best example. Same with like Fallout, but it doesn't take away from me. Like if there's a little bit of clipping in the armpits or something like that, like I don't care. But if like your whole arm is clipping through your abdomen, like I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem there. But I didn't see anything crazy like that. So inside of the character creation menu, we saw him adjusting all of these different sliders, right? I would really like it if you would have just adjusted the neck down because I don't know if it's the polygons or what, but like right here on the neck, it was really pointy and I didn't like that. It freaked me out. I was like, why is there a pencil stuck in their neck? I don't like this. So I don't know if that's like, I don't know. I didn't like it. But being able to change all of your proportions and stuff of your character, I think is really nice. But it did bring me to the thought of if we can change it on our individual character, can we change it for the base model for all of the characters? So like I'm thinking that I don't like the way their shoulders are proportioned on any of the characters, female, male. I don't like it. I think the shoulders need adjustment. And so if I was able to just go in and edit the shoulders of everybody and save that as the new base model for it to reference, would that fix my issue? And is it possible? That's the real big question I have from this entire video is that one specific thing going to be possible? I would like to change it as a base because having to go in and change it for every character just because of the way I think it should look better, that's a lot of time. And I'm not going to do that for every save. I'm going to want to try a lot of different things. So I'm going to be creating a lot of new saves pretty frequently. So is that something I would be able to change, or is it like, am I gonna have to do it for every save? At least for right now, it's probably like, oh, well, you have to edit the base model in Unity. However, so, and then they'll go over stuff like that, I'm assuming. And if they don't, I'm smart enough I can figure it out. However, I just wanted to know if this would be something that even the layperson who doesn't want to do modding can do, because this would be nice to be able to change that so that you don't have to go into every character and change the proportions. That's just my thoughts on it. We see him create the custom outfit, and honestly, all of the issues I had with the character still are there. I don't have a lot of issues with the clothing. I think the clothing looks really good for the most part. There's some items that I would never be like, oh, that's my choice to put on this character, but that's how fashion works, honestly, just in real life. So to me, the clothing looks good. And to me, the characters just really need a shoulder adjustment and like some hand placement adjustments. And honestly, it looks fine to me overall. Honestly, I don't have a ton of other stuff to say about this video because everything else that I said was an issue is still kind of an issue when we look back at like the clothing customization that he did, which was like one of the first modding videos they put out. When he was going through that, I did have some concerns, and some of them did get addressed here, but I also would like to see some more physics. Just as an overall for this video, it's not going to be a very long video because I don't have a lot else to add, but I will say I ended up really liking the outfit that he chose at the end. He used those pastel like purples and like kind of a pinkish color, and I do like that color, so I was like, okay, cool. We got to see a little bit more than the hot pink, like Pepto-Bismol color. You know what I mean? He calls it purple, so I think there's like some mix up here from what the video is showing us and like what he's seeing in game. Like there's a little bit of a color difference. So I'm thinking like once we get into the game, it'll look a lot better personally. Outfits, people, like everything else, because we are just watching it from a video. And if you've ever just watched the video and then played the game, I feel like the graphics just really, it's hard to compare until you get into the game itself. And I think that's really all I'm seeing here. Like I said in my last video that I wanted warmer lighting, but I honestly don't know that like it's not warm enough. I haven't been in the game. I have never played it yet. I don't really know. It could be editing that they put on top of their videos. I won't know until I get in the game. But overall, I like the outfit he chose. I'm excited for this game, and I hope you guys are too. And I'm going to leave the video right here. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right. Bye, everybody.